星田、星田です。降り口は左側です。
So I've been following the road and I've now got to this sign, which isn't translating on my phone for some reason. I think the signal's a little bit bad. So I'm thinking it leads to Konosan, so we'll find out. We'll find out together. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. At least this section is off the road, so it looks a bit nicer to walk along. There's a small waterfall over here. Quite steep. I think I will probably be bitten by some mosquitoes because I haven't got any like bug spray. So we will see. So I've been walking up those stairs and I've now came across this sign, which looks like if I go left there will be crabs, which is surprising because there's not a lot of water here. Or right is butterflies, so I will happily take right, which I think is the right way anyway. So let's go this way. There's a few little bits of water. There were some huge spiders that I passed as well, but I continued, so it's fine. So yeah, let's follow these stairs. It looks like the path is well cleared by someone because like the sides look like they've been cut recently, so that's another good sign. So yeah, this is Shirahata Lake, which is on the other side of the viewpoint. Some interesting like island with a tree on it over there. Yeah, so I'm just going to follow this paved route, which I think should take us to Konosan within about 15 minutes from here. You can still hear some of the cicadas even though it's October, which, yeah, so that sounds like crickets, but in Japan it's the cicadas, which are usually only heard in summer, but because Japanese summers are getting so long now, you can hear them for most of the year. So like I said, it's October and it's 28 degrees, so Still summer temperatures when it comes to what I'm used to in England. And you can see the road here, which if I chose to follow the road, I would have ended up at the same place. So that's good to know, but it would have been probably more dangerous with traffic. But as you can see, there's barely a car in sight. Like, there's nothing here. So I think the road would have been fine, but it wouldn't have been as good, and quite a boring route all the way up. See, I've just crossed over the road. You can see some more signs here for the hike. So that's good. Little picnic bench if you want to rest at this point. And another sign which shows what wildlife you can see in the area. So some beautiful flowers, dragonflies. I've seen quite a few dragonflies. And some butterflies, which that one looks like, maybe it's a moth, I'm not sure. Looks mothy. Yeah, 48mm is quite big, I suppose. So hopefully we'll see some of those. And the route has flattened off quite a lot, less stairs, although I see some on the horizon. Another sign, this is cool, it's like an old rustic sign, and you can see from this that there are some toilets the other side of the lake if you wanted or needed to go to the toilet. Yeah, what a cool sign. So we'll follow the route and proceed up some more stairs. I just had to stop at those signs to translate them to make sure that I was going the right way. And I continued left up the staircase. I'm now at this point where you can have a little rest if you want to before climbing. I believe this is the last set of stairs up to Konosan. You can see a little sneak preview of what the view is going to be like through the trees, which you probably can't see very well, but looks like it's going to be a good view. So one last set of stairs and we'll be there. I've made it to Konosan. Quite a lot of stairs in the end, but I'm glad I made it. I'm gonna go and sit on the rock and eat some grapes. There's loads of butterflies up here. Don't know if you can see any. So that was beautiful, really, really beautiful. You could see Kobe, Nara, Kyoto and Osaka from that point. So really good point to see loads of different areas. So I'm now making my way back down to the train station, which I've decided to follow the road this time to show you what the road would be like. And it looks like there's a shared use path sign here, which I can follow while still being a bit safe. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I've already came across a little bump in the path. So the path ended like here by the road, but it looks like there's a little bridge that I can, well, not really a bridge, but it'll do. Little connection point here. So I'm going to follow this route along here, which should take me back to the train station, hopefully. So I've just came down some quite steep parts to get to this section. You can see there's some like orange mushrooms on the wood. Very cool. But yeah, I will not touch those in case they're poisonous. Yeah, walking over this cool little bridge now, and then up some stairs. I wouldn't recommend this route so far. The other route was much better, and it felt a lot safer in terms of the stairs being more stable. So yeah, follow that other route instead. So this is what the route following the other path, like close to the road, looks like. It's not as well signposted until this point. I've not seen any signs apart from this one here, which is really good news because I didn't know if it was going the complete wrong direction. I did quickly check on Google and it seemed like it was the right way. Yeah, I'm just approaching some gates now though, so we'll see what that's about. Hopefully it's okay, I can just go around. Yep. Yay! So I think the route from here is straightforward back to the train station, following stairs again, so very, very helpful. And there's a sign for this route. So here we have some beautiful, I think they're like spider flowers. They're red and beautiful, like really unique to any flower that I've ever seen before. They look kind of dangerous. I'm not sure if they are or not, but yeah, really, really pretty. I think this is the most I've ever seen in one location too. So I followed that route and now I'm at this weird shrine, which I believe has a scenic waterfall according to Google. So we'll go and have a look at that. Not very scenic, but it is a waterfall. And there's a little shrine here where people have given cups of sake. Now back to civilization. It's a beautiful little park that I found with a few shrines here. And the water running beneath sounds really nice. Some really traditional wooden slats on the roof of the shrine as well. Let's go. Oh, so this is a prayer for pets. Oh. So our French bulldog passed away when we moved to Japan, and this is a French bulldog amulet. No way. That's crazy. I can't believe I found this shrine dedicated to pets and specifically to French bulldogs. It's really beautiful as well. Really, really beautiful. Wow. I don't think there's anyone working here today, otherwise I would have got one of the French bulldog amulets that they are selling. I'll have to come back. So there's no one here, but I've filled in my details to hopefully get one of these French bulldog amulets sent to me. So we'll see what happens. I've also followed them on Instagram. Yeah, hopefully we can get one. If not, I'll come back when they're open. So I'm now walking back to the train station. You can see a main highway in the distance, but it's really quiet because there's a big curved cover over the top of it. Very good, very, very good. I've not seen much like that before, or anything like that before, I don't think. To stop the noise from being too loud for people who live nearby. Really, really cool to see. It almost looks like a tunnel from the distance, you wouldn't think it was a highway, but it is. You can see some lorries going up and down.